Hello everyone. Before getting into the video, watch the first 3 parts of the series Beating Procrastination from the link in the description box below if you have not watched it yet. Just for introduction, procrastination is an act of putting off doing something until a later time because you don't want to do it. And because of this, directly or indirectly, it affects your health, career, sleep, mental state and relationships. Now how to stop this? Let us find out in the video. Most people don't have difficulty in performing the task. The problem most people have is starting the task. Once they start, they get the momentum and they push further. If you are facing the same problem, one thing you can do is you can choose 2 targets for the day, one high and one low. Let's say in actual you want to do 1 hour of meditation daily. If so, then set this as a high target. But that could still be perceived as a big task, so you might still procrastinate. So set a low target as well, like meditating 5 minutes a day. So what it means is, if you meditate for 5 minutes per day, you reach the low target, and if you do 1 hour meditation per day, you reach the high target. So even when you reach the low target, you will get a sense of accomplishment. And as 5 minutes is not a lot of time, you start doing the task. But as you start to get the momentum, you will most likely continue after 5 minutes and reach the high target, that is meditating for an hour. Even if you don't continue after 5 minutes, it is okay. You would have done at least something and this will motivate you the next time. Moving on to the next one. Stephen Kotler says you don't feel like doing something because the challenge is either too big or too small. For example, if you have not spoken on the stage earlier and if you want to talk to thousands of people for the first time, you might find it to be a huge challenge. So you feel you cannot do it and you keep procrastinating. So you can start with smaller groups, and if you feel the challenge is too big, there are also chances that you are not familiar with the task. You might not have the knowledge or the skill for that. Find out how to get the skill and get exposure to it and start doing it. For example, if you want to publish a book and you don't know anything about it, get to know that. Do research about it. Get to know how to write a book, how to publish it. Find out all the things which are necessary for that. If you know people who have done that earlier, then talk to them. In this day and age, it is easier more than ever before to get information about anything through internet. And likewise, if you feel that the challenge is very less, then try to increase the level of challenge. This could also be reason not to be motivated. There is a book called How to Eat an Elephant, One Bite at a Time. The main point we can take from this is, if you want to eat an elephant, you have to eat it 1 bite at a time. What happens most of the time is, you decide you want to work on a project. For example, writing a book. When the time comes to start, you only see the big task which is in front of you. All the things that come to mind are that you have to write thousands of pages. You know that you don't have to do the whole thing today, but the huge mountain scares you and you postpone it. So what you can do is plan beforehand how much you're going to do each day. Do one task at a time. Don't think about the remaining task while doing this. You can use Pomodoro technique. Pomodoro technique is working for 25 minutes, taking a break for 5 minutes, or any ratio you like. You can keep an alarm or a timer for this. When you assign one task for each block of time, then you concentrate on only that task. Now that you will be able to complete a small task in a small period of time, each time you complete the task, you get a dopamine release and you get a sense of accomplishment. Not just that, if you have many tasks to complete in your day, then at that assigned time, you think only about the task instead of worrying about the next task. And a bonus point is, after you take a break, you will feel refreshed. So, to conclude, set low and high targets for the task each day so you will be able to start without procrastinating. Evaluate if the task you want to do is too challenging for you or if it is very less challenging for you, and take appropriate actions according to that. Next is to eat an elephant 1 bite at a time. Next is use Pomodoro technique to divide your time and tasks. This was just part 4 of the series. There are many more reasons why we procrastinate. There are more tips and hacks to beat procrastination coming in future videos. To get notified when the next video is up, subscribe and press the bell icon down below. The goal and purpose of this channel are to give you the ideas and insights which help you to get closer to your success. And finally, that you find your purpose in life and what your true happiness lies in. Thank you for watching my video. See you in my next one.